Trying to convince Marley to get in the circle.
He's in the middle of it.
Red Rover, Red
So
Rover.
everyone, what we're going to do is we're going to all, on the count of 3, start with a big series of ohms, maybe about 7 of them, and we're going to try to kind of get our vibrations as a community all together, synchronized, and then we're going to do some cool things in following that. So 1, 2, 3. Ah, it feels like family. So, now that we're in a circle, we've got our vibrational frequency together. I want to do something that I haven't seen done in a long time. That's this kind of a cool visualization technique. And what we're going to do is we're going to meditate with our feet firmly planted in the ground. And I'm going to ask everyone, if they could at this time, to kind of spread their feet apart about shoulder length. Let your arms kind of be loose. We're not doing yoga, but this is kind of like, And what we're going to do is close our eyes, and I want to just talk you through some ideas about just grounding. And I want you to imagine yourself to be like a tree with roots, and you can feel through your feet as it touches the Mother Earth, the grounding through your feet and your connection to the earth. And then I want you to think about that and just kind of feel yourself just like spreading your energy, like tree roots down into the earth and connecting and holding on and getting a good firm grasp and connection, just like that mighty oak, in the woods that you see. In doing that, I want you to then turn your head up with your eyes closed and look into the darkness, the deep dark void, and you see utter darkness, nothing, until your mind imagines a small speck of light way deep into the universe in that void of darkness. And I'd like for you to both raise both your arms, and with your right hand particularly, reach towards that speck of light. And reach until you touch it. And as you touch that speck of light, draw that light energy into you, into your body, into the ground, connecting the heaven to the earth with your body in between, like that great tree. And feel that energy and draw that light into you, that light energy. That's something we'll use against the darkness that often surrounds light. And keeping your eyes closed, if you would turn to the direction of away from the stage, which is the direction of the east. And with your right forefinger, holding that light beam, send it straight out to the east. And just like you did in kindergarten, draw a big star, because those 5 points represent all 4 quarters, the 5th element being spirit, which is what we're doing today. And when you send that star, send it out as a beacon to those who would come to us, who are like us, that want to celebrate like we do, and as a method of protection from those that would wish us ill will. And that beacon is the direction of east. Can we call the quarter east? The air?
Welcome air.
Marcy?
I'm calling. Watchtowers of the East.
I don't know how much more I can say.
Welcome, East.
Welcome east. And keeping your eyes closed, holding on to that beacon of light, turn 1 quarter to the south, and again, draw that star and send it as a beacon to those that would come and join us, and as an element of protection from those that would not wish us well. And we call the direction of the south. So here's the south.
Guardians of the watchtowers of the south, gods and goddesses of the fires, I ask that you come into each one of us here tonight and spark that passion, that inspiration that each one of us has inside, our internal flames. I ask that you make those internal flames eternal so that they may carry us through these years. Welcome fire.
Hail, welcome fire.
Welcome south. And again, keeping your eyes closed, hanging on to that beacon of light in your finger, turn again to the quarter, and this time to the west. And draw that star, send it out as a beacon. Have kindred spirits join us and protect us. So here's from the west.
Hail and welcome, guardians of the watchtowers of the west, keepers of inspiration, of change, of moisture, of liquidity. Come here. Bring those among us that will flow like water, that would inspire us to be great, that will wash away all of the things we thought we knew and show us who we should be. Hail and welcome, guardians of the watchtowers of the west.
West.
And again, keeping your eyes closed, again turning 1 quarter to the right, drawing a circle straight to the north this time. Draw that star, send it as a beacon to those who would join and protect us. So here's from the north.
Calling on the guardians of the watchtowers of the north, here to hold us planted into the earth, just like our beautiful maple, grounded into the earth, but just not grounded from keeping us from floating away into the ether, but for something new and beautiful to grow, not just from the earth, but within you, that you came from. Welcome north.
Welcome north. And then turning back again to the center of the circle. I'm going to speak to the 5th element of spirit. We recognize the quarters. Ancient people have done this. Whether it's Native American, Celtic people, people in any part of the world in ancient times. They did that because of the importance of the season. They paid attention to the sun cycles and the moon cycles. That was a marker of time for ancient people. And it's important because those people are our ancestors. Not just 2,000 years ago, not 5,000 years ago, literally hundreds of thousands of years. And people have paid attention tribally to these cycles. And it's important, I think, that we recognize that as well. because it's perhaps in our DNA. Beltane, what is Beltane? Beltane is that marker between the spring equinox and the summer solstice. And ancient people, modern people, they knew this. They knew this because it was important for migratory herds for hunting, or maybe for growing crops during the Neolithic. And it was an ancient practice, practice older than the dawn of humanity. And so here we are at a time when, literally, for thousands, tens of thousands of years, people paid attention to this very day. It's the time of spring. It's the opposite of Samhain, the Halloween. That's the time of death, the fall, the autumn of our years. This is the time of fertility, of new, beginning, of the green buds, the fresh dogwood flowers you see, the promise of the spring and warm weather to come after the cold. And the light's grown stronger than the darkness now. And people knew that too. And so, here we are as a community, and it's been literally a year ago. We were in the middle of this crazy pandemic, and we started growing a community. People show up to this space here, and it's like, well, we're not leaving. We got all this food from Old Star and plenty of weed and stuff. Let's just hang out here. And lo and behold, we started gaining some traction and energy that was unanticipated. We were looking for clear vision, and we got something fresh and new, like the Beltane of a community. And I really feel like that, and I want to tell you a story because 20, 25 years ago, we were doing